I recently discovered this game called Reventure, and I felt like it's worth quickly covering. Reventure, developed by Pixelato, originally developed for the Loot and Dare Game Jam 2017, which was formerly called Lonk's Adventure. It was a 2D action-adventure platformer inspired by the Legend of Zelda games. But after about many months into development, it was then renamed to Reventure to avoid brand conflict. Reventure is a 2D action-adventure platformer. You're a wannabe hero who is supposed to do heroish things. You start off playing as a character named Tim. Everything starts off normal until you're summoned by the king. Apparently some dark lord captures the princess and it's up to you to save her. That's the plot of the game. Now the gameplay is simple. You have a jump button and an action button. And I should point out that this game is only one big level. Now the biggest part of this game is the fact that it has up to 100 endings. So how does that work? Though this may be just one level, there is a lot to interact with. When I started off the game, I was instructed to obtain this legendary sword. While trying to interact with the old man near the sword, I accidentally killed him. There I experienced my first ending. When you restart, the intro is also different. All of the dialogue for the game is also comedic. This is Reventure. One level with a lot of interactions. All of it's really just trial and error. One playthrough you don't get far because you tripped on a pebble, and the next you attempt to try and get far and rescue the princess, but you are also faced with obstacles. So there's a bit of puzzle solving here. There's so much combinations that this game offers. There are items across the level, but you don't really need them. You can get to the castle without any item at all whatsoever. The sword is probably the most important weapon, and the hook, but again, I was able to get to the castle without any items at all. This is a neat and comedic little game. I did get a good laugh on many parts of it. I became more and more curious on what new ending I could discover. Like for example, what happens if I kill any of the guards? I really don't want to spoil much of the endings here. It's way better if you discover these blind. There are many endings I want to talk about, but it's probably best that I don't. I find Reventure a nice little experience. I think it's worth trying out.